All right, now I want to shout out No Jumper for posting this because I feel like this was one of the more down to earth and less exaggeration posts that we heard about the Ja Morant incident. Now, Juan Toscano Anderson, a lot of y'all might know him for playing for the Golden State Warriors. He was one of the extra light-skinned niggas they had on the team. Because, see, at one time, I think it was a Golden State strategy to confuse the other team by just putting a whole bunch of light-skinned niggas on the Warriors. And you never know which one was Steph, which one was Clay. They was all light-skinned. They was all shooting. So it made the defense very hard to formulate, okay? But anyway, Toscano was playing for the Jazz now, and he had some interesting remarks about the Ja Morant gun situation, all right? Now, he said on Twitter, Ja friends really the police. Why they always recording? If people got their phone out recording my privacy and private time, that's a way to never be invited around me again. However, I am mature enough to understand accountability, but why they always recording? And I think that was the biggest takeaway from this video. Why every time Ja Morant friends get around him, they pulling out cameras, trying to get clout. You know, let's just take the showing the gun on camera part out, being in the NBA role model. If you famous and your friends always clout chasing around you, that's just, to me that would tell you that nigga ain't my friend. He only around for what I got and who I am. That's number one. Also, I don't want to take any of the responsibility off of Ja because he should not have flashed that, especially in his situation. You a 4-year veteran in the NBA. You knew how to act all up until you got to the NBA. You never saw Ja doing this stuff in high school and college. Nobody knew he was a street gangster. It wasn't a whole bunch of posts about Ja throwing up gang signs, talking about he 4K Trey. Now all of a sudden he got millions of dollars and he's supposed to be the biggest, hardest street dude. They calling him Ja Wick. 4K Trey. He might as well be one of them dudes who was with 6ix9ine. What was they called? Treyway. He Treyway now. But remember from the first incident, a lot of people were telling Ja, you gotta change your circle. And what that video showed me, he's still with the same niggas. He has not changed his environment at all. And he thinks those dudes are his day one. So he got to take care of them. He got to keep them around. He'll be fake if he don't bring them with him. He got to break out of that. But also, you notice, everybody from the outside said it's the people you hanging out with. But when Ja talked about the situation, he blamed it on himself. Oh, I got mental health problems, which I'm not trying to diminish. Mental health is serious. But he said, I've been in a dark place since I've been in the NBA. That's why I'm acting out. But I don't know if y'all saw the rest of the footage today. Ja was on top of a car dancing. In all these videos, he looks really happy. Now, I guess when he was drinking all the alcohol, you could say, well, maybe that's him trying to dull his pain, by using a substance. But any other time, he looks joyous. He looks happy to be around his friends. But like Juan said, like I'm saying, and many others said, these niggas are not your friends. They're not. If every time Ja come around, they got to get a camera, that's a red flag to me. I like how Juan said, if you recording the privacy and my private time, that's a way to never be invited around me again. And that's the way it should be, unfortunately. When you famous, I don't care if you in the NBA or not, you gotta protect your circle, because those are the people who can really get to you and get around you. Joe Schmo, I can't go hang out with John Morant. It's only the niggas who he let in. Okay? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Shout out to Juan Toscano for keeping it real. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.